When I was little, I would make like YouTube videos. I kind of just wanted to do this because I started watching those videos and I realized that like in a way I've changed so much, but at the same time I haven't changed at all.
I decided I want to do this like around every year, but I don't know, I had nothing to do today. Well, I have shit to do, but I'm too lazy to do it. So I thought it'd be perfect to do this.
Okay, so I started this thing where I started asking myself the same questions and just seeing like how different or how similar I am each year. But in the meantime,
I'm recording this on Friday, January 17th, 2020.
It is January 6th, 2021. What the fuck?
How old are you? As of right now, I am 16 years old.
21. I'm 17.
18. I was gonna say 21, but not quite there yet.
How tall are you? I'm like 5'4" or 5'5".
Probably still the same, like 5'4", 5'5". I don't know. I haven't been measured.
5'4", 5'5".
Most memorable vacation memory. So I have two kind of. So my first one is my trip to Hawaii. And I think that was my favorite one because I recorded a lot and I would make like these little like montages. Like those are literally now some of my most favorite videos that I've ever made and things like that. So I just think it's like really cute. And the second one would be when I went to Mexico City.
I really like Ruidoso, but I want to go by myself. I want to see my little baby deers. It's obviously Hawaii. I think I love the beach. So right there, just anything, the ocean, the weather, everything is fucking amazing.
I really liked going to South Body Island. That's when I realized like I was truly in love with the beach and like going to the deep end. It's like the most comfortable I felt in my body. So I was having fun. My dog went with me like the first time going to the beach.
If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? I would change it to Vanessa.
Forever and ever, Vanessa. I feel like low-key I would look like a Vanessa.
I would pick love. Just being like, I am love. Aww.
What are the most important things to you in life? My dog Brownie, she's like my little bitch. Like I fucking hate her, but I love her. Something that used to not be is myself now.
Myself, because I'm a bad bitch. My dog Brownie, she's the love of my life. And those people that care about me, my parents, my siblings, my boyfriends, people that just care about me, that actually express their love towards me, like those people mean the fucking world to me. And obviously just like simple things like my home, getting my nails done, like little, like those things are so important to me.
Yourself?
How would you describe yourself? I would describe myself as an optimistic person, and I also think I'm someone that's really kind.
I'm definitely weird. Like the things I think about, things I talk about, I'm a little crazy, but like in a good way. Like I'm not like psycho ass, like what the fuck, like this bitch should be in a mental institution. I like to think that I'm like a crazy ass bitch, like I'm down for anything and it's always a fun time with hola. Most of the time I think I'm an optimistic person.
Someone who is very giving. Someone that no matter how tired they are, how lonely they feel, they will always give you what you need so you never feel that way. I am the type of person who is full of life. Someone who finds a lesson in everything, good or bad, likes to understand others and make sure she understands them correctly, and tries to get to know people very deeply because she wants to make sure they feel heard. She loves to give people the things she wished she had received. Damn, that got deep. Oh.
Do you love yourself? I'm like getting there. I feel like I used to love myself more in the sense that I didn't really care about how I looked. I wasn't always so self-conscious of it, and like now I really am like so thankful for who I am, the way I act and why I do certain things. I just really like that about myself. So I guess I'm getting there and I'm starting to love myself for who I am.
I love the type of person I am. I am so in love with the way I think, with the way I speak, with the way I show my love towards others, with the way I view life. I love everything about that. However, I think I need to love myself more, treat myself more kindly, respecting myself more, and knowing that I am enough. So I think that's something that I gotta work on.
I do. I really do. I love my personality. I still struggle so much like loving my body and like feeling super confident.
If you have 1 year left to live, what would you do? I would want to travel more. I would definitely be more outgoing and like just kind of express myself to how I feel towards anyone, be appreciative of literally everything, and do the wildest things that I can do, like literally live my best life.
I definitely would travel a lot. I would write letters to everyone, like my ex, my old friends, my new friends, I would start a YouTube channel and post everything. I would document my life. I would not care about like little small things that I care about right now, like my body or my acne. I would try so many new things. I would not be so hard on myself. I don't know, I would just live my life like if it was about to end.
With my great credit score, I want a credit card and a motherfucking loan. And then I would go back to Hawaii. I would do a bunch of shit in Hawaii. I would definitely want to go to another country that isn't Mexico or the US. I for sure want to go to Puerto Rico. I would write letters to old crushes, old friends, people that really like stood out to me, even if I never talked to them. I would write everyone letters and then I would deliver it to them like 2 days before I die in case those people want to reach out. But I wouldn't want to tell anyone that I'm dying. I would just want to see their genuine reaction to everything that I'm telling them. I would love deeper. I wouldn't hide anything. Like, if I love you, I fucking love you. And I'm gonna say that because I feel it and I know it, and I'm no longer trying to hide it. I would give back. For sure, I would not work one fucking bit. Well, maybe just one last time. I enjoy having my last times, like my last time doing this, my last time doing that. I would fucking live, literally live.
What's the top priority in your life right now? I think it would be just focusing on myself and becoming my best self, get closer to God, appreciate the little things.
My top priority is finding self-love and getting to know myself and getting to work on myself and things like that. But if I'm being honest, that's not really it, because I would be doing that shit right now. I would not be working so fucking much. I would be focusing on my fucking self, and I haven't been doing that.
I want to be able to have time to explore Hawaii a little more, get to know people. I want to focus on my career goal. Gotta get my shit together, but not prioritizing one thing more than the other, like having an equal balance. And I think that's what I need to figure out right now.
Who inspires you the most? The first thing that came to my mind was Mac Miller, and that's because his music and like the meaning behind it, like, it makes me feel like he was such a good person. So I try to like look up to him and like acknowledge his mistakes so I won't commit the same mistakes, but also like look up to him and like become my best self and enjoy my life to the fullest.
That one's kind of a tough question. Like, I would say like everyone inspires me, but at the same time, no one. Like, I inspire my fucking self.
My future self. I can envision my future self and I'm like, damn, this bitch, I like her. I want to be her. And it's like, you can be her. And I'm like, either way, like, as far as like if it wasn't just me, I think I find inspiration from anyone. I admire a lot of things about different people, and I kind of like all together and try to learn from it.
Are you afraid of letting others get close to you? I would say no, because in a way I'm like an open book, but I do feel like it's really hard to me to open up to certain people.
I think it's not so much letting them get close to me, it's just I don't want to be vulnerable to someone and then end up getting hurt. Because a bitch can open up, a bitch can say everything. Like, I am an open book, but I think it's just getting hurt because like I told you that insecurity, and like you end up like hurting me because you know that that's my insecurity. Like, that's why I'd rather just not say it, and you don't end up knowing, you know?
I really want people to get to know the real me.
What kind of person do you enjoy spending time with? Honestly, just someone that is funny. I think everyone is so hilarious, but like if you can crack me up 24/7, like I will love being with you all the time. Kind of just enjoy having time with someone who like makes me feel like they genuinely want to spend time with me, and like someone who I don't feel like is fake.
I think someone that makes me happy all the time, It makes me feel like they genuinely care about me, like they want to be with me, like I'm not annoying them. Someone that's funny, it's always a good time. Someone that's like, it's not awkward to be around. I don't know, just... Why'd you take them?
You literally let me use them. You were asleep, and then like, can I borrow your AirPods? And then you were like, my eyebrows? So no, your AirPods. I realized that I'm gonna say a lot of things that I don't like. I don't enjoy spending time with someone who talks a lot of shit about others or about themselves. I don't like someone who thinks very negatively. I don't like spending time with people who are always on their phone. I don't know, just someone who's always down for anything.
How can you be this person to others? I think I am, because I try to make others always feel good, and that doesn't necessarily mean like lying to them. Like I just try to like be honest, because that's another thing about me. Like I try to make others feel like I would want others to make me feel. Just being a good person.
I think just talking what I preached, talking the walk, walking the talk, whatever the saying is, just doing what I fucking say, and like not being a hypocrite ass bitch, like, oh, I want to spend time with someone who genuinely cares, and then I'm being fake to everyone, you know? Like, no.
I am. You know what I've realized? Not that I think I'm like the shit or anything. I'm sure. But I've realized I genuinely do treat people the way I want to be treated. It's like, I'm not gonna ask someone for something that I don't have.
When was the last time you told yourself I love you? I feel like it was on Monday, maybe?
I wouldn't know either. For sure I say Sunday, and today's Wednesday. But I think before, because sometimes like I just crack myself up and I'm like, did I fucking love you? Like, who the fuck let you? Like, you're so funny. But I don't even remember.
I don't know if I did today, but I know for sure yesterday.
Are my actions guided by love or fear? I would say a bit of both. I'm scared of like God punishing me, but then I also do them out of love, because like I love this person, so that's why I'm gonna do this, or I want the best for this person, so I'm gonna do this. So I feel like a little bit of both, and I feel like that's a really good combination to have, because it's not all just by love and not just by fear. Like it's a little bit of both.
Definitely by fucking love, because fuck fear. I think you shouldn't do things because you're too scared of a result. I think you should do things because you're passionate for them. I think you should do them because it's what you want to do. It's what makes you happy.
Most of them are by love, but I do some stuff out of fear.
Is the life that I am living the life I want to be living? I would say no, because I want to be able to go out. I want to be more outgoing. I want to, like, there's so many things I want to do, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't want to have it any other way, because like there's times where I could say like that now I have no friends, but like in a way I don't want any friends, because like everyone is so fake nowadays that like when I do hang out with people, like I'm like, oh, like I just get so frustrated. Like, why are you always lying? Why are you doing this thing? Like, why are you using people? So that's why in a way no, but in a way yes.
I mean, yes and no. Like, I think life could be better, and there's so many things that I could be doing to be living the best life. But I think everything I'm doing and everything that's happening in my life is for a fucking reason. So I'm definitely not complaining. I just think, like, if you fucking want to love yourself, then don't work so much. Work on your fucking self. But I'm not doing it.
Great question. Okay, move with these. Me? What? I love her. I love her. Anyways, I never thought I'd be living this life that I am, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm fucking in love with the life I'm living right now.
Am I a human being or a human doing? I feel like I'm a human doing, because I'm not really just living. Like, I wish I could just live.
I am a human doing, because I'm not living life. I'm literally surviving. I'm fucking doing shit because I have to do it, not because I want to.
I'm a human doing, learning to be a human being. I am learning that life doesn't have to be a fucking shit show, but it will take some work, and it just depends if you see that work as worthy to get what you desire.
When was the last time I did something fun? It's been a while, probably like September 27th.
Fun to me is like having like an awesome ass day. Like, I love to travel. If there's anything in life I know I want to do, is fucking travel and record everything.
2 days ago, I did something very fun. That whole weekend, I did a bunch of crazy shit, and a lot of them were on my bucket list too. A lot of them I didn't expect to happen, and everything was just great. I genuinely have not had that much fun in a while. and I'm so thankful for it, and I'm glad I'm getting out there, you know?
Am I a happy person? Yeah, I'm a happy person, like, because I'm always happy. Like, I'm always laughing, I'm always smiling, like, I'm having a good time literally, like, at school. Like, I'm literally having fun at school. But, like, thinking about it, like, meaningfully, am I happy with my life and, like, where I'm at? No, but yes.
I would say yes, because there's so many things in my life that I am so thankful for. And I'm so happy to be living the life that I am living. Like, I'm literally so fucking thankful for who I am, for what I've experienced, for everything in my life, like all the people I've met, everything. I'm happy. It's just there's one thing in my life that's missing, and it's literally feeling love from someone else. But like at the same time, I feel like such a fucking selfish bitch, because I have a lot of people in my life that care about me, and I think that's why I get so sad a lot of the times, because it's just like I'm happy with everything. It's just I'm missing that like one thing. Like my whole life I've never really had like love from someone else, and I think that's why there's times where like I just want to cry, but it's because I don't know like what I'm missing, because I've never had it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just kidding.
Of course. I genuinely am so happy. And like there's times where I realize like I'll be crying and it's not even like I'm sad. It's like I'm just so fucking happy and like in love and thankful for the life that I have. You think back to the times where you were going through some of your hardest shit. You're in this position of like, do things get better? And it does get better, and I just realized all these things. Like, I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking thankful. And you just start bawling your eyes out because you're like, oh, like, life is good. Like, life is beautiful.
Is there someone who has hurt or angered me that I need to forgive? There are so many people, like my parents, my closest friends, ex-boyfriends, things like that have hurt me. I'm so thankful for them being in my life and like doing certain things, but like at the same time I just need to acknowledge like that's who they are, and they're not going to change. Like the only person you can change is yourself, and you need to forgive them and like help yourself move on and become a better person.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, and I think I've forgiven them because of the fact that like everything happened for a reason. Everything shaped me to be the person that I am. Like, I'm thankful that it happened because it's made me who I am today. But I think there's times where I was like, I just wish things would have been different, or like, why did you have to be such an asshole to like make me like feel this way, you know?
I think I've gotten to the point where you learn to understand that people are doing the best that they can with the information they know. I even believe that like they were meant to do that in order for you to go through something. I don't know, like you just learn that it's like everything does happen for a reason, even if it's something shitty.
I take things personally. Oh my god, yes. I am someone who takes everything up the ass, and like I get butthurt really easily.
Yeah, and that's something that I need to learn about. Like the book that I'm reading, The 4 Agreements, one of the agreements is don't take things personally, because it says more about the other person than it says about yourself. It's just a reflection of them. It shouldn't affect you, especially if it's not something that's true. But I think I just take things so personally because I care so much about others, you know, so I let it affect me.
I would say yes and no. I'm just kidding, I'm gonna say yes. I take things up the fucking ass. I get butthurt really fucking easily. I don't know, I think I need to like have a little more fun with life and like not take it so seriously. But it's like, to me, it's always been like, I will never say something I don't mean. And for someone to just kind of joke around, especially when it's something towards me, I'm like, it's their truth. Like they think that's true. So I take it up the ass. But I also need to learn that people joke around and maybe everything I say is true, but not for them.
What do I think about when I'm alone? I think about like all sorts of things. Mostly I do think about myself a lot. Like in a way, I'm such a selfish yet selfless person.
I think about my life a lot. I think about myself, like, am I happy with what I'm doing, my job? When I was in school, I would think about my little boyfriends, like, oh, who's making me happy right now? Am I happy with what I'm doing? Blah, blah. Like all these things, like little dumb things, but I definitely do think I need to switch up my mentality.
This is something that I've been trying to get better at because I overthink a lot and I repeat the same fucking shit like nonstop. So it's just like a cycle. And I'm like, Issa, you gotta get like more conscious about your thoughts.
Where will we go after we die and what's going to happen to us? I really think about this so much and like all the time. I feel like you can come back as like something and like protect a loved one or something. So I have that thought, right? But then I also always think like, oh, I hope my grandma's like doing good in heaven, and like I can't wait until I see her again. But then I also feel like we could go into another parallel universe and like start life all over. But I don't know if we started all over like as newborns again, like we just continue another life and we just keep doing that without like knowing there's another life. Or I feel like we could even, and this one like I low-key hope it's true, but like we live our best life with like the mindset we have right now. Like I also, like I do a lot of things like also because like I want to be a good person, so like God can help me out too, you know? And I don't know if like that's a bad thing because I do like a lot of I do a lot of things like just to be a good person. And I don't know if that makes me a bad person because it's not necessarily that I want to do them. It's just because I feel guilty of not being a good person. Do you get me? Like
This lately is what I've been thinking, and I really hope I'm right. But we're all spirits. Did you see that? It's a sign. And we come into the human form to unlock our potential. So like, let's just say in this lifetime I don't figure out that I'm a spirit, so then you die whatever in this like human form, whatever, so you come back into that life just until you figure out in your human forms that you're a spirit. And that's why your last life ends up being your best life, because it's when you unlock all your abilities, you know? I definitely do like the egg theory. Was it the egg theory? Every interaction we have with someone, it's an interaction with ourselves. It's just like we don't realize it, but it's like we are a reincarnation of ourselves, you know? So I don't know, I think that's...
I'm interested about like my past selves, but what the answer to that one. I want to say like I believe in like the egg theory, like the reincarnation, and like you are me and I am you. But then I also think of like the multiverse thing. In another life, I became the lawyer that I had always wanted to be. You get to experience like every like little what if. It's like, I wonder what her life would have been like, but I am sure in my decision and I wouldn't want it any other way. But I do get curious, like I wonder how she's doing.
what do I want to be remembered for? I want to be remembered for being a crazy bitch who always knew how to have fun, who was always happy, and like was always having fun with anything she did.
As a bitch who wasn't afraid to say what was on her mind. Someone that was always happy, someone that was funny, someone that was weird, someone that was crazy. Like, who would have thought about that? Like, I just want to be like remembered as someone that was different, a good person, a loving, happy, kind, a smart bitch, a fucking crazy ass, badass motherfucker, like everything. Just someone who loved to cuss. I want to be remembered for good fucking things, like for things that I am, you know?
I think just everything that I am, like fucking random. Being very loving. I love to show love.
Do I love myself as much as I expect others to love me? I wish I could say yes, like, because you're supposed to love yourself a lot. How are you supposed to expect someone to love you if you can't even love yourself? But at the same time, like, I feel like it's so much easier for me to love someone than I can love myself. So I feel like I should love myself as much as I expect others to love me.
I think I expect others to treat me the same that I would treat myself, but I think I'm definitely not at the point where I love myself to the fullest. To be in short, no, I don't love myself as much as I expect others to love myself, but I'm getting there.
I think so. But I think now it's gotten to the point where I've been giving myself a lot of love, but I think there are times where I'm like, like you just want love from someone else. Sometimes I just need like a touch from someone else.
What am I most thankful for? I'm kind of just thankful for everything. Like, I'm so thankful to be living in this house. I'm so thankful for being able to experience everything that I have experienced. I'm so thankful for God, my dog, for food.
I think I'm most thankful for the life that I'm living, everything that I've experienced, everything that I'm going to experience, everything that I'm learning, the way I'm doing my life, like everything. I am so thankful for just being me and everything that I have in my life. Like, just...
What am I most thankful for? My life, my way of thinking. I didn't fucking give up. There's people that like give up. You know, it sucks, like that outer experiences, situations can have that much of an impact with us that we choose to do things. And I'm thankful I didn't cave in, that I knew that there was always going to be a beautiful rainbow after the fucking rain.
This is a little message for future Issa. I hope you get to achieve the things you want to achieve. I hope you get to live your best life. I hope you become a better person and continue to low-key be the way you are, but even better. And I hope life is nothing but good for you. I hope you made some good ass memories and you had fun and you tried lots of new things.
I hope you accomplish what you want in your career. I hope you don't let anyone tell you otherwise, that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you can't be successful, that you have to think of something else, that you have to have a backup plan. Fuck all that shit. You got this, bitch. You're a badass, crazy bitch. I hope you continue to be crazy and do what you want, what your heart desires, to say what's on your mind, to not be afraid to love yourself or others. I hope you continue to be a good person and do things for the right reason. I hope you work hard enough to get what you want, but don't overwork yourself. Don't fucking stress the shit out of yourself. Enjoy fucking life, bitch. You're so fucking young. You still have so much to do. Like, I'm actually so excited for everything that you have to accomplish. Don't be so insecure. You're fucking beautiful, bitch. Just do good things for yourself, bitch. Don't be the one that ends up fucking shit for yourself up. Like, out of anyone, don't let it be you. But I love you so, so much. I hope you continue to do great things. You're a badass, bitch. Remember that. I love you. You're beautiful. When was the last time you said I love you? Today. Right now. Okay, but for real, bye, bitch.
Okay, last question. Leave a message for future Issa. That's so cute. Really, who came up with these questions? Okay, a year from now. I'm proud of you. I hope those are words you hear more often now. No, bro, like even like even the things I say, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm such a sweet person. It's just like I know myself so well that I know what I need to hear. And then I say it to myself and I'm like, oh my god, like this bitch cares. And it's just like a whole like little, oh, like this journey that you're on here. You amaze me each and every day. You amaze me more and more. And I think you're gorgeous. I hope you have achieved or are getting closer to achieving your goals. And don't forget to give back. I hope you have found an equal balance with your life. I hope you found your soul tribe. I hope you've continued to meet and connect with more and more people that are genuinely like you. I just hope you're still doing good. I hope you're being you. And if you are, that's enough. That's all I could ever ask from you. And I love you. So those were all the questions. I hope I do more of these videos. I really like this, especially because I genuinely forgot all this. I hope you guys start to do this. I think this is something that's really, really cool. Until next year, bye.